Congratulations, graduating class of 2019. Wear sunscreen. If nobody gets that reference, I'm gonna be very pleased. Graduating is kind of a big achievement, unless it's from a private career college, in which case, you got hosed and it isn't. So go ahead and celebrate, but not too much, because the real work, that's only just beginning. Face it, life is hard, and it only gets harder the harder you actually work at it. And then you just want it to stop, but it doesn't. Not only is getting an education trying harder, once you have one, you and everyone around you starts to put more expectations on you, so you're never satisfied, let alone content, with the things that you do manage to achieve. Shut up, Buddhists. Y'all confuse the means of basic human survival with greed and indulgence. Get out. I graduated right into the Great Recession, so there weren't any jobs out there, and the few places that were hiring wanted to pay everyone an experience or not at all. Mostly not at all. So I went full-time at the glue factory, but just until I found something related to my education and that paid me enough to move out on my own. And now a decade later, I'm still there and that's where I'm gonna die. Hopefully soon. And like on the actual floor of the glue factory and not in my parents' basement from carbon monoxide poisoning. What can I say? Old furnace. Hopefully you had a lot of fun while you were away at college, because now all you're gonna have are the memories. 10 years later, every few weeks, I wake up in the middle of the night panicking and in a cold sweat, thinking that I forgot to write or submit an essay. University was my Vietnam. I didn't get a single mark lower than an A+ in my last 2 years of university, but only at the cost of not making any friends and losing the few that I had before I started school. So my happiest memories are either of the inside of a book, eating lunch in my car, or staying up for days on end writing essays. So cherish those memories, but with a critical eye towards the future. You can never lose sight of the fact that each and every day you are growing older and are getting closer to death, and everything you've learned is getting more and more useless and out of date, while younger people who are further away from death are learning newer things, and every year they're graduating into the same job market, and they're willing to work for experience. So you end up working in a glue factory. On the bright side, I've outlived most of my colleagues, so now I'm a manager, but only by attrition. So if I could give you new graduands, you newly minted adulters, one pearl of advice, it would be this. Believe in something bigger than yourself, because believing in yourself is a waste of your time. You're gonna learn this once you've written 80 1,500 word essays that no one is going to read just to get an invitation to apply to an entry-level position that you're never gonna get an interview for. So where was I headed with this again? Oh yeah, wear sunscreen. That way you can pass for 32 for just a little bit longer.